Picture this. You're sailing across the Atlantic Ocean when you spot a ship in the distance, moving perfectly on course with its sails set. But as you get closer, something feels terribly wrong. There's no one at the helm, no crew on deck, and when you board, you discover a mystery that will haunt maritime history forever. December 4th, 1872. The merchant vessel Dei Gratia, captained by David Morehouse, encounters the brigantine Mary Celeste, sailing between Portugal and the Azores. The ship appears seaworthy, her cargo intact, meals still sitting on tables below deck. But every single soul aboard has vanished without a trace. No distress signals, no signs of violence, just an empty vessel sailing itself across the endless ocean like a ghost from another world. The Mary Celeste wasn't always a ghost ship. Built in 1861 in Nova Scotia as Amazon, she was already marked by tragedy. Her first captain died before completing the maiden voyage. She collided with fishing boats, ran aground, and suffered a devastating fire. After multiple owners and a complete rebuild, she was rechristened Mary Celeste in 1869. Captain Benjamin Briggs took command in 1872, an experienced mariner with an impeccable reputation. On November 7, 1872, Briggs departed New York Harbor bound for Genoa, Italy, carrying 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol worth $35,000. Aboard were Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and 7 experienced crew members. 10 souls total. The voyage should have been routine. But somewhere in the vast Atlantic, something went catastrophically wrong. When Captain Morehouse's crew boarded the Mary Celeste, they found a scene that defied explanation. The ship's cargo hold contained 1,701 barrels of alcohol. 9 were empty, but showed no signs of tampering. The captain's cabin was neat and orderly. Sarah Briggs's sewing machine sat undisturbed, her jewelry untouched. In the galley, pots of food remained on the stove, some still edible. The ship's papers were missing, except for the logbook, whose final entry was dated November 25th, 9 days before discovery, placing them near Santa Maria Island. But here's what chilled the boarding party to their bones. A single lifeboat was missing, yet the ship was seaworthy with no damage to explain abandonment. The rigging showed signs of hasty departure, as if the crew had fled in absolute terror. But fled from what? There were no signs of pirates, mutiny, or natural disaster. Just an eerie emptiness that seemed to swallow sound itself. The salvage court in Gibraltar scrutinized every inch of evidence. Attorney General Frederick Solly Flood was convinced of foul play, searching for blood stains with newfangled chemical tests. He found suspicious stains on the captain's sword and deck planking, but they proved inconclusive. The missing ship's papers suggested someone had taken them deliberately. But why leave behind valuable cargo and personal belongings? Most puzzling was the ship's seaworthiness. Marine surveyors found the Mary Celeste in excellent condition, with months of provisions remaining. The compass was destroyed, the binnacle knocked over, and 3.5 feet of water sloshed in the hold, but nothing that would force immediate abandonment. Captain Briggs was known for his caution and seamanship. His wife Sarah had sailed with him before. The crew were experienced professionals, not prone to panic. Yet something had terrified them enough to launch a single lifeboat into the treacherous Atlantic. A decision that would have been certain death in those waters. Here's where the story takes a darker turn. Captain Morehouse of the Dei Gratia wasn't just any sailor who happened upon the Mary Celeste. He was Captain Briggs's close friend and former business partner. They had dined together in New York just days before Briggs departed. The insurance payout for salvaging the Mary Celeste would be substantial. Suspicious? The Gibraltar court thought so. But here's the truly chilling part. Recent analysis of the ship's structure revealed something investigators in 1872 missed. The Mary Celeste's hull bore microscopic traces of an explosive substance. Not enough to sink her, but possibly enough to create a terrifying threat that would force immediate evacuation. The denatured alcohol cargo was mixed with dangerous chemicals. If vapors had accumulated in the hold and ignited, it could have created a controlled explosion or the imminent threat of one. Captain Briggs, fearing his ship would explode with his family aboard, may have ordered everyone into the lifeboat, planning to wait at a safe distance before returning. But in the treacherous Atlantic currents, they were swept away forever. The Mary Celeste continued sailing for 12 more years after her ghostly discovery, but she remained cursed. Owner after owner went bankrupt. She finally met her end in 1885 when her final captain deliberately wrecked her on a Haitian reef in an insurance fraud scheme, for which he was prosecuted. The 10 souls aboard that November day in 1872 were never found. No bodies, no wreckage of their lifeboat, no final message. They simply vanished into the Atlantic's dark embrace, leaving behind one of history's most enduring maritime mysteries. Was it a rational decision gone tragically wrong, a supernatural occurrence, or something far more sinister? The Mary Celeste reminds us that the ocean keeps its secrets, and sometimes the most logical explanations are the most terrifying of all. What do you think really happened aboard that ghost ship? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed diving into this maritime mystery, subscribe for more dark tales from history's forgotten corners.